What's up, everybody? Wanted to make this little video because I have this problem with my Verado, my 250 Verado, and I had no idea what it was. I was getting a high idle and it wouldn't allow me to put the boat in gear because the Verado would protect itself and it wouldn't do that. It would shut. I would have to shut it off, turn it back on. It's a big pain in the butt. But one thing I noticed was a hissing sound coming from the motor, and that was a sign that there was air somewhere in there getting in or getting out. And with the help of a mechanic buddy of mine, he helped me figure out what it was. I'm going to show you guys what the repair is and how to fix it. You're going to notice now, as soon as I turn it on, that hissing sound. Alright, so the problem is that this right here is lost the seal, so there's air getting in through there, and it's what's causing that high idle. So I need to replace this part by removing this clamp, and then first I got to take off the air filter, which is this whole section. Comes off of this bolt, pull it out, undo these sensors. There's a couple sensors here, undo those, and then once I remove the clamp, this entire piece here should come out, where I can then get underneath and remove these 4 bolts that hold this one piece in there. Alright, so I've unplugged these connections. There's one on the top, one on the bottom that's there, which comes over here. And what I did too is I removed the clamp off the top of the air filter, so this whole piece with this can come out as one. Alright, so as you can see, I had to undo this clamp, which I was a little hesitant to do on the bottom of the air filter, which is really this part, so I can finally get the whole piece out. And there it is. Now I just have to undo that bolt right there. There's 4 of them. They're long bolts, as you can tell. And then this piece, which is the plate along with the boot, is going to come out, which is what goes up in here, and when I replace it with the new one, should be ready to go. So here's the old part, which you can see, where's that? You can see right here where the air was leaking, and that's what was causing the idle to go really high. It was poorly engineered part, but I think Mercury did a better job with the replacement part, because as you can see, the rubber comes down here and then it wraps around the metal that bolts it onto the motor. So this looks like a better part. It's a good idea, because I think they realized this wasn't all that great. They must have had a lot of issues with it. I know a lot of people have, including me. Now it's just a matter of taking this part and putting this and bolting it back on like that. As you can see, the air filter is off, and all our tubing that goes into the supercharger is off as well. And I have it here so I can show you guys something. This comes with these clamps from the factory, these guys. And these guys, you can't put them back on. These have to be crimped on somehow with a special tool. And I had to go over to West Marine and buy 2 of these to replace the 2 that were crimped on from the factory like this, because there's no way to put those back on that I know of. Well, as you can see, our defective Isolator boot has been replaced. Now we just need to take the rest of the air filter parts, which this one would go down into here, clamp that down there, and then this bad boy could go up into there, into that one with another clamp, and we should be ready to go. There you have it. New Isolator boot is installed. Everything's back in place, new clamps, and we're ready to test this out. Now we're gonna fire it up, and hopefully that hissing sound is gone. It should be. There you go. No more hissing. Idle is back to normal. We have a success. As expected, with the cowling on, it's just as quiet as it used to be. I love how quiet these motors are. If you guys want to check out my my YouTube and check out the other videos I have on there, I'm more into production, TV production, photography. You can also check me out on Instagram at the number 7 Mile Productions. Good luck, and hope you get yours fixed and everything turns out good for you. Peace.